반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
Hwang Jin Goo told Shin Yojin that he was going to marry Yoon Se-young. When Choi Myung-ji and Yoon Se-young heard this, they were thrilled, thinking their plan had worked. But in reality, this was all part of a plan by Hwang Jin Goo and Goo Hana to get back at Choi Myung-ji and Yoon Se-young. Hwang Jin Goo had already discovered that Yoon Se-young was pretending to be pregnant and was determined to expose her and Choi Myung-ji for their lies. Today, I will explain how Hwang Jin Goo found out about Yoon Se-young's fake pregnancy and how he managed to send her and Choi Myung-ji to prison. Choi Myung-ji visited Goo Hana's house to arrange the marriage between Yoon Se-young and Hwang Jin Goo. Yoon Se-young told Goo Hana that if she helped them get married, she would show her unchong. Goo Hana pretended to believe her, then she told Hwang Jin Goo what Yoon Se-young and Choi Myung-ji had said. Hwang Jin Goo responded by telling Goo Hana that he liked her, not Yoon Se-young. But the next day, Hwang Jin Goo went to Shin Yojin's house and told her he was going to marry Yoon Se-young. Choi Myung-ji and Yoon Se-young were happy, thinking they had won, but it was all a trick, part of the plan to catch them. Hwang Jin Goo already knew about the fake pregnancy. A few days earlier, Hwang Jin Goo had found a strange notebook that Yoon Se-young had thrown in anger. It had maternity notebook written on the cover, but when he looked inside, it was completely blank. There was no name, no records, nothing. This made Hwang Jin Goo suspicious. He remembered how Yoon Se-young had always talked about the baby and her doctor visits. He had always believed her, but now he was starting to wonder if she had been lying all along. If she really was pregnant, why was the notebook empty? His suspicions grew stronger. So Hwang Jin Goo decided to investigate further. He went to the clinic where Yoon Se-young said that she had been getting treatment. When he asked the receptionist about her due date, the staff member checked and then told him that there was no record of Yoon Se-young at the hospital. Hwang Jin Goo was stunned. He realized he had been tricked. His hands shook with anger. He wanted to confront Yoon Se-young right away but decided to stay calm for the sake of the bigger plan. He left the hospital and immediately contacted Goo Hana. They met at Goo Hana's house and Hwang Jin Goo shared the news. He showed her the empty maternity notebook and told her about the clinic visit. Goo Hana was shocked at first, but then her face hardened. They both knew what they had to do next. They needed to make Yoon Se-young and Choi Myung-ji think they were still in control. Hwang Jin Goo would pretend to marry Yoon Se-young and they would let their guard down. While they were distracted, Hwang Jin Goo would find a way to bring Eun-chong to safety and gather more evidence. They spent the night planning and soon Hwang Jin Goo began executing the plan. He pretended to accept the marriage proposal and Choi Myung-ji and Yoon Se-young became even more confident. Hwang Jin Goo secretly placed a tiny recording device in Yoon Se-young's bag to record their conversations. The next day, he retrieved the device and played the recording for Goo Hana. What they heard shocked them. Yoon Se-young and Choi Myung-ji were talking about taking control of Shin Yojin's assets and they even discussed a plan to make Yojin's death look like an accident. Goo Hana was furious but Hwang Jin Goo remained calm. It was time to bring them down. They gave the recording to Shin Yojin, who was initially in disbelief, but after listening to the evidence, she quickly contacted a lawyer and the police. In the end, Yoon Se-young and Choi Myung-ji were arrested and sentenced to life in prison. Shin Yojin sighed in relief, but her face was also full of regret as she looked at Goo Hana. She knew it was over now. A few days later, Goo Hana and Hwang Jin Goo visited Eugene's columbarium. Goo Hana placed flowers in front of Eugene's photo and whispered, "Rest in peace, Eugene." Tears flowed down her face and Hwang Jin Goo held her hand in silence. Together, they looked forward to a beautiful future, walking toward a new life with Eun-chong.
'Cause you are beautiful.